Welcome to another episode of Unlocking the Mind Behind Make More, Work Less. Hi, my name is Fong. I'm an entrepreneur, business strategist, real estate investor, speaker, and also a best-selling author. And every single day, I help others unlock the potentials and guide them to succeed. Today on Unlocking the Mind, we talk about another cognitive bias. And the reason why we do this show is so we can better understand how our minds work, how we can make better decisions, make better relationship choices, and also negotiate better, and sometimes even avoid certain cognitive traps. So for today's cognitive bias, I'm going to ask you a quick question. Have you ever gone to a restaurant and you said, you know what, this is the worst time I ever had at this place. I don't like any of the food here. It didn't taste very good. I don't feel very well. I'm never, ever going to come back again. But also, you've been to this restaurant many, many times. You have a lot of great experiences before. But because of the most recent time, you go, you know what, I'm never going back. Have you felt that way before? Or maybe you've gone to a retail store. And you've gone to this store many, many years, and you've always gone to this place. And then that one time, somebody gave you a really bad service, and you go, you know what? I'm never going to come back to this place again, and I'm just going to go somewhere else. Have you had that experience? Well, if you had that experience, that's probably because you suffer from recency bias. And that is where we're favoring the most recent event over the historical ones, where it's a memory bias, where we put more emphasis, more greater importance on something that's happened to us recently than something that's occurred to us many, many times before. So the thing is, we kind of fall into this trap of what have you done for me recently? What have you done for me at the most recent time, and what did I feel most recently? Now that we know that something that happens just once that's negative would affect us so much, we need to take this and use it for our advantage. We need to be able to do things that allows us to feel that positivity, to have that good experience all the time, so that every single time we think back, our recent events, our recent actions, our recent results are usually positive and good and something that we always want. So we can always fall back on it. The more we create those events, the more we create those results, the better. And the thing is, we just have to focus on the good stuff. Even though if it's hard, like for instance, if we're doing a employee performance review, if they did something amazing at the beginning of the year and they did something that wasn't very good at the very end, and you're doing your performance review at the very end, the only thing you could probably think of is that most recent event where they didn't do very well. And that will skew what your performance evaluation would be. So therefore, one of the ways to counteract that is do reviews more often. Okay, get feedback more often, get those results more often, and kind of reassess more often. So you can kind of dictate what is the chain of events, what are the most probability of it being good or bad. And when you can look at that from a more longer period of time, then you're able to assess better decisions, and you won't fall a victim to this recency bias. So the thing is, we know that recency bias is something that will affect us. So we need to try and implement more positivity, more great results, and make sure that our recent events, our recent results are usually positive, and therefore we will feel more positive. We will take more action. We'll be more successful and not fall into this trap of recency bias. So that is recency bias. And if you like this episode, please go back to our other episodes on Unlocking the Mind. And if you like this show, please go and watch some of my other shows, which is the Peak Potential Success Show, the Make More Mind Bites, and also the Mastermind Bites that goes up every single week. Thank you so much for your support. Please like, subscribe, and follow and comment. I always love seeing your comments. And again, thank you very much for supporting us every single week. And until next time, today is the day to unlock your peak potential. We'll see you later.